Hey everybody, and welcome back to math class. Today is College Shirt Day, so I am representing UMHB. Go Crew. Today we're going to talk about percent of change and what that means. And I gotta say, when you're talking about math outside of the classroom, percents are everywhere, and it's really important to understand what a percent is and how it works, because people will try to get you to do things based on percentages, because I think sometimes people bank on you not understanding. So, percent of change. And we're going to talk about my craft stuff here in a second. The formula for percent of change and how we set it up is we do change. We're going to find out, actually, let's call it, no, we're going to call it change. Change over the original equals percent over 100. Ooh, I'm loving my color palette today. All right. So we are dealing with a proportion, and kind of like the percent proportion, we've got that percent over 100 piece. And so when I'm talking about percent of change, I want to know how much change compared to the original. All right, so the first thing I have to do is calculate the change. So let's say that something went from, I don't know, I had 24 people in my class and now it's 30. That's not true, but let's just say. So I'm trying to figure out if I started at 24 and it went to 30, what the percent of change is. So the first thing I do is calculate the difference, or the change. So step one is to calculate the difference by subtracting. So how much did it change from 30, or from 24 to 30? And for this, we're just going to subtract the big minus little. And this one is, yeah, it's 6. That's easy. All right, so that was step one. Easy, easy. Step two, what's the original? What is the original? Because I want to figure out the percent based on the original. Not what it is now, but what it was and how it changed. So before I had 30 kids in my class, again, not real. How many did it start with? What's the original? 24. It started at 24. That's it. Yeah, that part's easy. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my proportion. So step 3, we're going to set up proportion. And we're going to solve the proportion by cross multiply and divide. So cross multiply, then divide. I'm just going to say cross multiply, divide. So in this situation, the change, how much was the change? It was 6. So I got that from step 1, 6. How much was the original? It was 24. Now here's a tricky part. Does it tell you the percent? Did we know the percent? No. So that's going to be x for this one, and then over 100. And then we cross multiply. So we're going to do 6 times 100, which is 600. And then 600 divided by 24 is 25. You should have written that down. All right, so I have 25, but I'm not done. There's one last step, and this one, it almost seems silly. But the last thing you have to do is tell whether it was an increase or a decrease. increase or decrease. An increase is a rise, decrease is a fall. So from the original, which was 24, to the new, which is 30, was that an increase or did it decrease? Yeah, it increased from 24 to 30. So this is a 25% increase. All right, let's do another one. All right, I'm banking that you have your notes out. Okay, so if the original is 380, so the original was 380. I'm just going to come right out and tell you that. Original is 380. And we're going to change this up a bit. Okay, so I want to add 5% to that. So with this one, I would find the 5% and then add it. So it's kind of like the percent proportion with a spin. So if the original is 380, where does it go? The bottom left. So 380 is the original. What goes in the bottom right? 100. Do I know the percent? Yeah, for this one I know the percent. It's 5%, so I'm going to put the percent there. And do I know the change? No, I do not know the difference on this one, so that's my x. Now I'm going to cross multiply. What is 5 times 380? 5 times 380. It's 1900. 1900. And then divided by 100 equals 19. So 5% of 380 is 19. So is this an increase or would it be a decrease? It's an increase because I'm going to add 5%. So if this is 5%, I want to add 19 to the original, which was 380. So this one's a little bit different because I'm going to do 380 and add the 19. So I end up with 399. So like when you go to the store and something's been increased in price, or tax, maybe tax is 5%, then it would be 399. All right, let's do last one just for you. I like these books, they're stickers. These books are usually, and I'm going to round for you, they're usually 20 bucks. Let's go 20 bucks. So the original is 20. And I bought this one for $8.50. I bought it for $8.50. What was the percent of change from the original of 20 to what I paid $8.50? How much would that be? It was a difference, it was a percent change of 57.5%. I got it on sale for 50% off, and then I got to use my teacher discount. So that's how that worked. All right. Good luck with your percent of change. I will see you guys next time. Later.